Before watching this video, it's important that you try these matching exercises on your own. All right, here we go. Number 15, I'm looking and trying to match it up, and the first thing I noticed about 15 is it only has x. This one has only y, this has both x and y. So if it only has x, it only depends on my x coordinate, and I can see that choice B, all of my slopes are the same in the various columns, and so I'm going to choose choice B for 15. Also, I notice that my slope is 0 when x equals -2, and I can see right here that 1/2 times -2 plus 1 gives me 0. All right, number 16. All of my slopes depend only on y. So my y values, I can see, are determining the same slope every time. So this has to be choice D. Also, my slope is going to be 0 when y equals 0, and you can't see anything here because all the slopes of 0 are landing right on the x-axis. All right, let's go to number 17. I'll pick another color here. Let's see. Blue it is. Okay, so when is this going to be 0? It's going to be 0 when x equals y. So the slope equals 0 when x equals y. So I look for that line, or y equals x, and here it is. Right here, y equals x gives me a slope of 0. And so that's how I'm going to pick out that answer there. And then the last one, 18, we could say process of elimination, but we should have a better reason than that. Let's pick green this time. So obviously it's A, but what I want you to notice is in your quadrants. I want you to see that in the first and in the third quadrant, my slopes are all negative. And that in the second and fourth quadrant, my slopes are all positive. And that's going to match up with what's happening here. This negative sign is going to be applied. So if we're in the first quadrant, we have positive over positive, and that becomes negative. In the third quadrant, we have negative over negative, which is positive, but then we multiply it by a negative, and so forth. So you can see that that sign analysis helps us. And with all of that, we should be able to come up with these things, helpful things to look for. If our dy dx is only in terms of x, then slopes in each column are equal. If it's only in terms of y, then slopes in each row are equal. Good to look to see when slopes equal 0. And lastly, if they're always positive, always negative, or have the same sign in each quadrant, that can be a big clue. Good luck on your matching.